I know that Pluto is Future is one of your like main influences that you said previously, was one of the people that like influenced your rap, and you know that made you kind of like want to rap and see the vision for this shit. But what exactly is it that you took from him that kind of made you like want to push forward with this shit?
Probably like when we was having a discussion, you said he made it cool for players to get some money. Like that's really what it is. Like when I'm in high school, I'm hustling that shit, and I'm like, it feels good to be. I'm bumping Future, like, you see what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
So when I get older and it's time to make some music, this is really the life I live. So I gotta talk about this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really it.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
like, that's really what I was living. Like what he was saying, listening to them songs, everything he was saying, I'm doing it. Like.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I'm doing this shit right.
I'm doing it right. Yeah. I'm about to rap it. I'm about to tell you what I did.
Like I'm sticking to the script. Like
that's exactly what I did. Exactly what you told me. So you hear these songs, you hear these songs, and you might say, "Oh, I said that. Yeah, nigga, you said that, nigga, and I did that shit, nigga." What you talking about?
That's called impact.
Nah,
that's what you were talking about earlier, right?
Oh my fucking god, bro! Like,
you can't be past the bank.
Hey, no cap though.
After that, we finna dead that word. Like, she finna kill it,
man. That nigga got a big impact on this young nigga culture.
For sure.
For sure.
And then another thing too, like, a lot of people that like are fans of your music and that have studied your music so far to this point have compared you to Soulja Slim. How do you feel about that?
I feel good about it. Real gangster, he really do what he's saying he did. So
for sure.
That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Just speaking your truth in this shit. And if that's what it is, I fuck with his music, so that's what it is.
Is that why you feel like you had to do Ball and Chill? The Salute Soulja?
Ball and
you
Chill.
just had to do that?
I remember when I was in my crib looking for Soulja Slim songs, because everybody kept telling me I reminded them of it. So I'm looking at it, I found Ball. It really say freestyle. It say Soulja Slim freestyle.
Yeah.
I click it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck this nigga talking? Crazy. He talking like a young nigga today. Like
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right, man. But I could never find out how to put it in a song. I just know this song by heart. I'm listening to it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day that song was already done. That was just like the last ball. I just made it that. I just structured it like that. And one day I'm like, man, I might just rap this bitch in there. I'm like, man, that sounds good.
You might drop an album.
Yeah, most of that.
Who all on them?
I got Trippie Redd on that motherfucker. I got No Cap. I got Dirt.
Shout out to Cap, Dirt, family.
Who else I got on? I got Varvin on there.
My boy.
Hard.
Too hard.
That might be it.
What producer you work with?
I be working with. I don't be working with no big name producers, like, because I feel like if your shit hard, I don't care where you at in this world. Like,
that sound
send
it. Yeah.
I fuck with Shife out of Miami. I fuck with Bubba out of Miami. Yachty from like Minnesota or some shit like that. Rob2B from New Orleans. Cash Bang from New Orleans, and that's about it for real. I ain't really going big. Well, you know, niggas done send me beats like what's his name? Jacob done send me beats and shit like that.
Shout out to
I ain't got really like Southside. I got beats from everybody, but I just like them niggas who ain't nobody. Like I feel like they coming crazy. They trying to get it. They hungry.
Overside, yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that type shit.
Is it still gonna be 4 God 2 that's up in there?
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 God 2.
4 God 2.
Just because I don't even want to think about it too much. I just want to go with this shit, man.
Yeah.
You live to keep going, so I'm gonna just go.
You had to move when Katrina hit down, all right?
Yeah, most definitely. I remember that shit.
Where y'all went to?
We went to Houston.
How different that shit was than the city? Like, what's the difference?
Lying. That shit went. I'm talking about terrorizing the people. Like,
how long y'all stayed?
We stayed for like 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I remember driving from New Orleans. Like, my mama had a Monte Carlo. The windows didn't go down. We ain't had no air in that motherfucker, and it's running hot. I swear to God, on Jesus Christ. After this interview, she over there, you talk to her, she gonna tell you. Man, we pulling over every 10 minutes, the whole way to Houston. Every 10 minutes, we pulling over, putting water in the car, letting it sit. Man, I remember that whole ride. I was so hot in that car, bro.
After what is it? What they call them? Events when something like that happen?
Natural disaster.
Natural disaster.
After the disaster, Then you gotta feel the curve all the way to here.
Listen, bro. I remember sleeping in them gyms and shit. Like I didn't really do that shit. Man.
Oh, what that shit was like? What y'all had to do like? Oh, cause y'all
were displaced.
Yeah, we ain't had nowhere to go. Our cousins and shit, but they where we at? You know what I'm saying? They giving us peanut butter jelly sandwiches every day and shit like that.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. Like
niggas was wilding too. Niggas coming in them city wilding too.
Yeah, for sure. Every New Orleans nigga, I clicked up with them because that's my people. Like, everybody from New Orleans know everybody. That shit small.
So after the 3 months, we y'all went back home? Or
we went back home.
Yeah.
I remember going back home. I remember the soldiers was in front of our door and shit. Like I remember all that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, how long ago that shit was?
2005.
05, right?
Oh yeah.
Like 17 years.
That was 2005.
He was a kid.
I was a kid, but I remember that shit. Like.
Yeah.
So I saw. Oh, go ahead. So I saw some pictures that you posted from Mardi Gras. You know, you were dressed out, decked out in all of your, Mardi Gras clothing and, what I'm saying, all of that shit. Yeah. So what are some of your favorite things about the New Orleans culture that you just like really love and celebrate?
I like second lines and shit like that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I be wishing I could still do that shit. Like, even the parades, like, I couldn't go to no parades because people was gonna be ambushing me. Like,
yeah.
But, like, second line shit, I miss that shit so much. Like, I can go out there, but it's your head
it's
gonna
too
be on
much.
the swivel all day. Like, man, that shit lame as a motherfucker. But I ain't gonna lie, I miss second line. That's about it. Like, Mardi Gras too, but second line, that's real New Orleans culture.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's all we really got down there. For real, they ain't really got too much down there.
You still live down there?
Nah, I stay in Miami. I damn near do stay down there, man. I'm down there 4 out of 7 days of the week.
How important is it to not stay in your city once you're trying to do something like do that?
I ain't lying. It's so important to not stay in your city because me, I'm in the hood. Like, I'm still going to the hood every day. Like, and I know that ain't good for me because I want better for myself. Yeah. I tell myself that every day. I remember the thing that really made me stay out the hood. I remember one of my dogs came. He pulled me to the side. He like, man, why you come out here? If I was you and I can go to Miami, I'd be out there every day. Like, stop coming back here. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that shit. That shit ain't never leave my mind. Like, and he told me that,
what make you want to be down there so much though? Like, what make you want to be down there?
It remind me of what I was like. You always need to get reminded of what you was because you ain't gonna never take nothing for granted. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when I go down there, I'm driving, I'm like, damn, I remember I was making this same turn and I was dead broke. I was fucked up. We was getting evicted.
You ain't gotta do nothing about them niggas paid, man. Them niggas still gonna be there.
Nah, it ain't even about them though. It's about me though.
No, I'm just saying you still gonna be able to see. You can find. I ain't trying to be in your business, but that shit. Once that shit pass you, it's past you. Like, it's that shit already done. What I want to see that shit for? Not to say, hey, I'm gonna come back, give back, do what I do. When I come back, it's for a reason, to help. But I'm hurting this shit if I'm down here somehow. Because somehow I'm at a video shoot or something, right? With you?
That was somewhere else.
Oh, that wasn't in the city?
No.
Oh.
Hell no, that wasn't in the city.
That was in mine.
Yeah.
Oh, you get what I'm saying, though. Yeah. Usually when shit be going on in the nigga city be just, I don't know. Yeah. Anything can go left. Nah, just all motherfuckers thinking they know you and thinking that they can do and say things that they can't do and say no more. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And because you gotta take everything, all that little slick shit niggas be, yeah, I see, but you got your little chain. That shit, could turn to something else.
Nah, I understand you 100%. Keep going though. The niggas know I ain't going though, so that's the difference though. Cause they know I'm really from that club, like everybody else not from that club. So when I come around, they like, I would love to see you with the chain. Let me hold it here. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Like, I ain't.
You saying you going to your people? You ain't going to clubs and all that other shit.
I ain't going to no club.
No, like how you niggas just be in the city.
No. I don't do that. I'm in a hotel room. I go to my hood, go to my mom's crib, go to the hotel. Like, I'm one of them. I ain't. That's goofy shit there. Going to the club and shit. You know, if you ain't paying me, that shit don't make no sense. I wasn't even old enough to go to the club when I started rapping though. So I ain't never been to the club if I wasn't getting booked. Literally.
What's some of the shit you do to just stay focused? Like,
stay focused. Probably like I said, like driving past my old house and shit. Cause that type, I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first started making music, and Birdman was the first nigga to try to sign me. Period. Like, I was 3 months into making music. I remember we was getting evicted. After all this, after this interview, go ask my mom about all this. We was getting evicted. She told me, she like, when he flew me out there to Cali, she like, man, you should have told him to get us a 2-bedroom. Like, so I drive past that motherfucker, and I remember that, like.